I work out at night, in the cold, with no music, while nobody watches me or tracks my progress. I have zero external motivation to work out. Yet I am very consistent, but for a long time I could not be consistent. I kept missing workout after workout with the same old excuses of I'll do it later, and before I knew it, a whole year had passed without much progress. This isn't a motivational video in the classic sense where some fancy music is playing to these videos. This is a motivational video in the sense that it will teach you how to cultivate that inner motivation so you ruthlessly annihilate laziness for good. Purposeful men, we gather. If you're being lazy and not working out, it's probably because you're tolerating excuses. You tell yourself that you can do it later or make up for it tomorrow, or that you have more important stuff to do. But let me tell you something. Do not tolerate excuses. You will be stuck forever like this. Excuses are a parasite. They seem logical at the time, but when you look at them, you realize they are retarded. For example, the excuse of doing it later. What's wrong with doing it now? Will the world change later? Will you suddenly be a completely different person? Will the workout suddenly get easier? Will your balls, your cojones be bigger later? Or the excuse that you'll make up for it tomorrow? How will you make up for it exactly? What? Will you travel back in time? You will somehow bring the time and space continuum backwards? You can't make up for lost time. Once it's gone, bro. Today has passed and you haven't worked out. Your life is not going to extend by one day just so you can complete an extra workout. You are one day older and you haven't worked out. You can't make up for it. I used to tolerate and listen to my excuses, but then I looked in the mirror and my body hadn't changed for a whole year. The excuses had only wasted my time. I realized excuses are completely false. You either put in the workouts and get the results, or you don't. No excuse matters, only your actions matter. Your muscles don't know excuses, your muscle only know weights and reps and pressure. The best way to kill all excuses is to choose the days and an exact hour at which you will work out. I work out from Monday to Saturday at 6 p.m. Sunday is rest day. When 6 p.m. comes, I still have excuses to this day. But now I know that I either do the workout or I don't do it. I can't make up for it. If I'm going to be missing a workout, I have to sit there and admit to myself that I'm a failure. Safe to say, I don't miss a lot of workouts because I don't want to be a failure. So, choose the exact days and time you will work out, and when that time comes, do the workouts as you promised yourself, or admit that you're a failure, but do not listen to excuses. The next thing you need to do is change your identity and belief system. If you're struggling to be consistent, then that means that your brain believes that you're a person who does not work out often. What I mean is that each one of us has a subconscious identity. We believe we are a certain type of person, and based on that identity we make decisions and create actions. If you don't believe you're the type of person that can work out consistently, if you don't believe that you're an athlete, then you will never train like one. You need to change your identity and beliefs. You need to start believing you're a disciplined athlete or someone who can be a disciplined athlete. If you don't believe that, your brain will always fight you to stop working out. It's not hard for a bodybuilder to work out because his entire identity is of a person who is a bodybuilder. It's harder for the bodybuilder to miss a workout because missing a workout threatens his entire identity of being a bodybuilder and makes him feel terrible. If you want to work out with ease, you need to build the identity of a disciplined athlete. I used to perceive myself as the skinny weak kid. I struggled to work out for years because I hadn't changed my identity. Deep down, I was still the same. But when I told myself that, you know what, I have been working out for a long time now, I'm an athlete who trains consistently. And when I really believed that, training wasn't a chore anymore. When my workout comes today, I'll probably feel some resistance because I know it will be hard and it will be painful. But to me, it's more uncomfortable to miss a workout because missing a workout threatens my current identity that I am a disciplined athlete. Even in my worst, most lazy weeks, the weeks that I just do not feel like doing anything, I still do at least half my workouts. The way you can change your identity is by repeating it to yourself. Start viewing yourself from the lens of a disciplined athlete. This is not lying to yourself, this is fulfilling your potential. If you have been working out in your life, then you're already partly a disciplined athlete, because it takes a disciplined athlete to complete a workout. Take it to the next level and become a disciplined athlete all the time. You have been working out, you already know you're capable of doing it. Start acting all the time from the perspective of a disciplined athlete. When excuses pop up in your head again, which they will, ask yourself, what would the disciplined athlete do here? And then do the same that the disciplined athlete would do. Before you know it, you will turn into one. After each completed workout, tell yourself, hey, I acted like a disciplined athlete here, maybe I am one. The final thing I want to speak about is the hidden secret of the multiple motivational sources. See, most people have one reason for working out. Lose weight, attract girls, get stronger, whatever. One reason to work out will never make you consistent. It doesn't work. Say for example, the pain of working out is on one side and then the motivation to lose weight is on the other. The forces are equal. That guy will only do half his workouts because the forces are equal. But say he adds in another reason to work out. He wants to attract a certain girl. Now the forces are 2-1. That guy will complete around 2 out of every 3 workouts. But what if he added multiple motivational sources? That guy will become consistent. If one source of motivation cannot beat the pain of working out, another will. You need to have multiple sources of motivation to do anything consistently. One reason will never be enough. If working out is to become a consistent part of your life, you need to connect it to every other part of your life. For example, if I struggle to work out, it's usually because the motivation for making my body stronger is not that strong at the moment. But then I remember that if I work out, I'm also making my mind stronger. I will also become more confident in social situations. I will also start looking better and make more money. I will also live longer to work on my purpose. My initial motivation of making my body stronger was not enough. But when I have all these other sources of motivation, it becomes very unlikely that I will miss my workout. If you want to create more inner motivational sources, then ask yourself, how does working out relate to every area of your life? How does working out relate to your purpose? How does working out relate to your mind? How does working out relate to your body? How does working out relate to your power? How does working out relate to your people? Open a journal and write down multiple reasons for each area. You will see that working out is way more important than you initially thought. Oh, and remember, if it was easy, every weak bastard would be working out. Every weak bastard would have a strong body. But sculpting your body is for the powerful man. Get to work, motherfucker. Thanks for watching. My name is Dennis. I have created this movement in order to help people find their purpose in life and improve themselves in order to achieve it. If you found value in this video, then join the movement. Become a purposeful man. Subscribe. And if you want to build an aesthetic and powerful body, and on top of that support me so I can continue making videos, then check out my course in the description. And remember, if you don't achieve your purpose, nobody will. Be ruthless.